Okay, hello. It's okay. I think we are live now. So yeah, welcome back to the sharing the big boys streaming video that I put out every week, so that I can actually share with you all what I think about the market coming for the coming week, and then of course, like I mentioned in the description, I will also be reviewing what has done. I mean, what the market has moved since the week has passed. Okay, so for a start, what we can look at is, of course, every time, um, yep, a trader should have their own what you call that way of looking at the market. So yep, if for a start, you should have take a look at the US dollar. Sorry, give me 1 minute. 1 minute. The thing just went off. Okay. Yep. Okay. So yes, coming back to this uh chart. Yep. I was talking about you looking at USD. So yes, looking at USD, what we actually would like to see is that, yeah, what at what level are they at? Are they at like a significant support resistance level? How does the price action actually, or rather, what does the price action actually tell us about the level? Is it testing many times, or is it like tested one time and break down from there on, or something like that? So yeah, and also overall, the price structure, how does it look like, and what is your bias towards the let's say, for example, USD. So yeah, let's look at USD, what we have mentioned about. And I think I did mention about, okay, so this was 27 November. Give me 1 minute. Let's go back to the previous week. Yeah, previous week I was looking at USD being, it might continue to go weaker. Reason being that I don't see much. Okay, rather I do see a break of the support in this zone 105, around 105, just for around yeah, or 105 or 106, this, yeah, key zone that it didn't manage to hold on to that. So yeah, I was pretty quite bearish on the US dollar. So over the week, what actually has happened was that it initially took a retracement. So retracement is pretty common, especially so when it is pretty near those support resistance levels. So yeah, after it has went down so much, and if you were to took a short here, be prepared to get pullback. I mean, if let's say you are trading on a higher time frame, but if let's say if you are trading on the lower time frame, then of course this is the daily time frame, so you would want to look for pullbacks for you to look for short. So if let's say you are um, bearish on the USD for the whole of last week, you would have took some shots over here when it pulled back. But of course, maybe you will also take a shot here on Monday itself. It might not have play out that well, but it would definitely be better if you were to just at the instant of opening, you just go on short, or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, basically looking for pullback to go on short, or depending on yourself. If you were to go on a breakout, then of course, let's say the stop loss might not be that big as compared to if you were to just go on to the pullback type of trade. Okay, so let's say if you were to go on looking at this, right, you can see that it is actually having this round, you can call it like a head and shoulder, or rounding um, rounding top, or something like this, where it resisted the support and resistance level, the previous support resistance level over here. So I do think that the USD moving forward, I think I have also shared my this analysis on the ideas itself. You can take a look for this week's one. So yeah, let's take a look at the actual chart. Might be easier to see things like that. Yeah, so yes, this was what we saw, and if you want to look at it in a clearer mode, or rather, yeah, clearer, you can see that it is actually yeah, rounding down or turning downwards, and it actually broke off from this most recent support, and right now is testing back where um if you have followed what the market has done last Friday, yeah, this or rather yesterday, you do see that it actually has some pullback upwards after the news. So after the news was like at 9:30 p.m. and 11 p.m. So the price did, yeah, the price, I mean the USD actually went up on much of like a correction phase, if we were to ask me, because these are quite okay, maybe I use another, yeah, these are more decisive push down, and then you have retracement. This is a push down again. Here could be a retracement, and it will go down again. Yep, sometimes maybe next week, or rather not. So yeah, as long as I think if this last high of the 4 hourly is not taken up, then most probably we can see more downside on this US dollar, which means that the major should be going up. I mean, like for example, US dollar, USD, and yeah, pound USD. Yeah, basically the majors that you are trading. Okay, the USD majors. Okay, so back to what we have covered the last week. I think I also went on to look at dollar Swiss franc. So dollar Swiss franc, it did came down a bit, but yeah, it's not that significant a move, unless you let's say, okay, this is the 4 hourly, unless you went on to go and look at the 1 hourly chart. Okay, like maybe just go on and take a look at what happened. Okay, so this was the start of the week. Then oops, no, okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, so yep, start of the week was here on Monday, and then we were coming to the Friday, so it did rally like most of the pair USD came stronger from Monday till Tuesday, and then there was some correction downwards. So yeah, if you like mentioned my years on USD being weak, then you are looking for retracement for you to go on short on the turning point, for example. Yeah, maybe you can take this as the turning point. Then this will be your last reference for you to go on short or something like that. Yeah. So this is just some example that I wanted to go through. Then yeah, maybe we just look at another one. Let's see. So we mentioned about Swiss dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, this one. Then Euro New Zealand. Yeah, maybe you take a look at this Aussies New Zealand as well. So Aussies New Zealand, it has been on the downside for pretty long time. So Aussies dollar New Zealand is over here. So you can see that, yeah, it is pretty I will not say it's on the bad shape, or something like that. Yeah, you can see it's almost, yeah, it almost give back all the um upside for Aussie New Zealand for the year. You see, it started somewhere here, plus minus, it has went back all the way, and it took only the yeah, it only took them about 2 to 3 months and then for the whole of the year it was like going up. I mean 9 months, 10 months, yeah, it was going up and to reach this level. But yeah, you can see that for downward movement, it seems like it's much faster as compared to climbing up. Yeah. So that is the nature of the market. So just like stock market as well, you see um it come down faster than going up. So yeah. Yes, so going back, I was saying that there might be more downside if I'm not wrong, because it's still pretty weak. Looking at the whole thing as, yeah, whole thing as a whole. So yeah, it is pretty weak, and then I think midweek I actually did a short update because I do see some form of support over here, some form of support, although it is like already broke down from this support zone, but it is a zone. So yeah, you can take a look at take a look at it, even if it still within the vicinity. I mean, something like this is still, because sometimes support and resistance can be overshot. So this might be overshot, and then it took out a lot of this what you call that, bias and stuff like that. And yeah, you do see this as you do see that this is something like a reversal pattern, this three bar. So it seems like it might be on the move. So if we were to go on the 1 hourly, you can see that it did make a higher high over here. So right now it is pulling back to see. You can also see it is not that strong, because the uptrend, it's not, it has already been broken, but we are looking at this level of interest whether does it hold on to it or not. If it doesn't hold, then most probably, yep, you can continue shorting this pair because it's pretty weak. Okay, so I was thinking that, yeah, on the 1 hourly, it has a pull back up to here. So it has formed a new high, and then we are looking at this pullback. And yeah, over here we'll need to monitor like Monday, Tuesday, see how it play out. If it's still as weak, then yeah, you should know what to do on this Aussie dollar New Zealand. Okay, so basically here, then we are looking at this zone here. So yeah, I think I also um covering what I actually have. I mean, what I'm going to actually cover for the week itself. So yeah, coming to the week, of course, the USD, I have already mentioned my thoughts on the USD, what I will be looking at, because from now it seems that it is still rather weak in that sense. So yeah, to me this could be a pullback, which retesting the support zone that it has broke down from, and then let's see what actually happens over here lah. Eh, over here, let me, yeah, over here, see what will happen, and will it break up further, or it will come down. So yeah, just keep a lookout on this USD, and then of course from the USD movement, you can derive some what you call that, action plan for your majors that you wanted to trade. I mean, especially let's say for New Zealand dollar, if USD is to continue go weaker, then of course, yep, you can look to go on long for New Zealand USD, and because New Zealand dollar seems like it's a pretty strong currency since the start of the October. Yeah, and September to October, it has been very bullish and have a very nice uptrend. Okay, so yeah, after touching on the USD, I think we can also take a look at this Euro Aussies. So Euro Aussies, going to the chart. Yep, Euro Aussies, it has okay, maybe just remove some of this. Okay, so this chart is not the usual chart, or rather the template that I usually use for my trading. And this is more like for my sharing session. So some of these lines that you see are all over the place because I just use them to illustrate what I wanted to mention in the trade itself, or rather the setup itself. So yeah, this has been a very it's a strong area of resistance, if you were to call that. Yep, pulling back, and there might be something over here that's why it didn't, yeah, it it always come as a war for the price to break. So price didn't break many times over here. So last week I was actually looking at this yeah, this structure to give way, where it gave way on Thursday itself. Yeah, Thursday, and then I was looking at this pullback for me to go on short. So yeah, this is what I was looking at, and then I believe it will still continue to go down at least until, let's say, probably maybe here or here. So two levels that you can look at it, because for now the upside is not as strong as you can see over here. Yeah, and basically it has went on a what you call that, sideways movement since start of mid of October until now. So yeah, this is something that you can look at, Euro Aussies. So yeah, just look at how you can trade on it with the bias of it going down, targeting this and this level, this two level. Okay, okay, this two level. Then Euro Aussies, after Euro Aussies, where are we at? Okay, dollar yen, yeah, dollar yen I can come back to. Okay, so this Aussies New Zealand I went through. So US dollar yen, so US dollar yen, right? Let's go to the chart. Yeah, let's go from top down. Yeah, in the near, not saying near term, but rather on the, you can say that the uptrend seems like has been broken since the break of this mid to, yeah, midterm, since May. It has already broke down, and pretty much is on a lower high type of price sequencing. So lower high, of course, is a downtrend, predominantly a downtrend. Then yeah, you do also see that the on the 4 hourly as well, this is a very strong downward movement, and then after which it did correct quite substantially upwards. But then you can also take note that uh, over here you do have a, you can call it like a wedge that is actually forming. So after this consolidation, you could be able to see something like this. It can be a move up, or it can continue to go down further. So something different from the previous push back up is that you can see that for this correction, right, the push up isn't that prominent. Okay, so basically you have a double bottom here, and then the push is quite a strong one, a directional, quite a directional one as compared to this side. It is not so strong. It's more like a sideway. This one is a sideway, and it went up and then it came down. Okay, so this yep, it can be it wanted to push up a little bit more on one more leg to this 139 level before it come back down again, or it just break down and go back downwards on this downtrend. Okay, so yeah, you can see, you can take a look at dollar yen for the next week, and then of course do take note that right now is the end of the year, things might not move as fast, right? So yeah, like for example, the dollar yen, it has range. If you were to go on the higher time frame to trade, you might not have that many chances. And also, if you are a trend trader, for example, then yep, you might be taking small swings here and there, and as compared to, let's say, this type of movements. Okay, so this is dollar yen, and then last but not least, I think I did also mention about pound cat. So pound cat, um, yeah, it's pretty obvious that this is a very strong up up move since the September period, where Canadian dollar seems like took the turn from very strong to very weak. So yeah, Canadian dollar for the past 1 to 2 months, or yep, past few weeks, is it has always been the one that is hammered the most badly. And then I think mainly due to the fact that oil came down quite substantially. Yeah, I mean, I'm not into oil, but yeah, let's see what happens to the oil price. Yeah, maybe so, because from October all the way, it has, yeah, dropped quite substantially, about $20. So yeah, going back to the pound cat, you do see that this pair has been going strongly upwards, and it has broke new high just last Friday. So pulling back, I think it would be chance for you to take a look at it, and then see if it aligns with your trading strategy to go on long on, let's say, on the 1 hourly or even lower time frame. Okay, so that's that on this pound cat. But of course, do be mindful that this trend has been very bullish ever since. So yeah, of course, high can go higher, low can go lower. So the high has already been broken, and yep, it might still continue to go higher until unless, let's say, we see something changing on the 1 hourly, and then follow on 4 hourly. There's also some changes, like for example, yeah, if you were to see something like this, it's starting to form a rounding top, and stuff like that. Most probably, you might want to relook at it, see if you want to still continue going on to go on long for this pound cap, right? Like for example, if let's say over here you did see something like double top, but of course, if you are on a higher time frame, 4 hourly, you would not have a short on this pair, and then rather you take a look at it first, see how will it break here, or will it move up further. But apparently this pair came out stronger, and then it break up, it continued to go on higher and higher after which. Okay, so yeah, there's so much I want to share about the market moving forward, and hope you all have learned something. And if you like this video that I share, then yeah, give me a thumbs up, and then you can also follow me on the trading view on my trading ideas. Okay, thank you, and see you all next week.